And welcome to the broadcast, and stay with me for the next 1 hour. Sign language interpreter tonight is Pretty Janet. Now, we turn the spotlight to the executive office of the president, an office that has spent billions of shillings in a single year, even as public schools struggle to feed children and pay teachers. A new report by Control of Budget, Margaret Nyakango, reveals startling figures, billions gobbled up on printing, paying advisors and renovations. Our reporter Haman Kamariki has the details.
State House in Kenya is under scrutiny tonight after a new spending report by the Control of Budget revealed a daily printing cost of 2.2 million Kenya shillings, money that could feed 20,000 school-going children a day. Yet across Kenya, schools are delayed in capitation funds and children sit in class hungry. In a month, 66 million Kenya shillings was spent in printing, enough to pay salaries of 3,900 junior secondary teachers in turns monthly, but classrooms remain understaffed. Lawyer and analyst Peter Wasaga says this is an indication of misplaced priority.
The problem we have in Kenya is not lack of resources. The cancer that eats our nation is budgeted corruption. So that what costs less can be painted to appear like jewelry. That costs a lot of money.
The President's office also splashed 1 billion Kenya shillings on 20 advisors, meaning each cost taxpayers 91,000 Kenya shillings a day. Yet the Constitution already provides for the principal secretaries as advisors to the head of state.
Article 226 gives personal liability for any accounting officer where there are discrepancies. So the parliament needs to call. But if the parliament fails because of compromise, we can still go to court and demand accountability.
The same report by Margaret Nyakango shows the office spent 1.9 billion Kenya shillings on administration, 765 million Kenya shillings on leadership services, and over 1.17 billion Kenya shillings so far on renovating State House, a project now at 60% completion and expected to cost more than its original construction.
The constant in politics is normally their interest. And there is a way they always paint their interest to appear as though it's public interest. That is why renovation costs more than the actual cost for construction.
The report has sparked afresh questions about spending priorities in a country where public schools struggle to feed learners and hire teachers, yet billions flow into the president's office for printing, advisors and luxury renovations. This turns out to be a house of waste and not a house on the hill. Haman Kamariki, KTN.
Interior Cabinet Secretary Kipchumba Murkomen has dismissed reports that armed Jubilee